permission. We are the GW Jazz Orchestra, and me and Zach had the honor and privilege to found this group amongst many other great musicians about 3.5 years ago now. I'm gonna let Zach say more words than this.
Throughout the history of the jazz orchestra, I've always been the words guy. So we thought it'd be fitting if we continued that tonight. So 3.5 years ago, Peter and I, it was winter break. I believe the date was January 21st. I don't know, maybe 13th. I think it was January 13th. And 51st of February, yeah, thanks, Ken. The 251st of February, 251, yeah, there we go. That was a jazz joke for the uninitiated. See, I haven't had the microphone in a while. I've had all these bad jokes saved up for so long. Don't worry, I won't talk about throwing a chair tonight. You took it over from me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking it back for tonight, though. So Peter and I were texting over winter break, and this was when we were in Jim Levy's group, King James the Surf String. We had these recordings that we were practicing with. The context of the conversation was that we were complaining about how the drummer in this recording, there's nobody in this room. And John Saban, are you here? I don't think so, no. So he slowed down a lot in some of the recordings. The tempo wasn't very consistent. Peter and I were texting each other complaining about this. And it was in the context of this conversation, like interspersed between these texts, that Peter said to me, hey, we should start a jazz orchestra at GW. And my response was, oh yeah, I know, the tempo on rock and rhythm was so slow, like it was just impossible. And then I saw his text and I said, oh yeah. I've been thinking that too. I've been thinking the same thing, and that's how the GW Jazz Orchestra was born. We saw a lot of really talented people at GW coming to the jazz jams every week, more than the number of people you see on this stage. So there were enough for a jazz orchestra, and we said all we really need to do is kind of get everyone in the same room and put some music in front of everybody. And it would happen. We thought it was going to be as easy as that. At the beginning, it was easy as that. Things got more complicated, obviously. But through many semesters and many rounds of auditions and many e-boards and many incredible talented people that have come and gone, the GW Jazz Orchestra is here on stage. Peter and I are constantly blown away by the extent to which that the folks on the stage, as well as some folks that are in the audience, as well as some folks that have moved on to bigger and better things, have all put everything that they have into making this idea that Peter and I had, over winter break while we were complaining about something, become a reality. So I can't thank all of you guys enough for that, as well as everybody else who's in the audience who's been part of that. And I'll stop talking now, and we're going to play a piece that I think represents the beginning of the transition of this group to playing some real charts. So enjoy Caravan. Peter Reese, one more time on that. Before this concert, Jeff asked me, so Zach, like, what's the over-under on how long I should play that Caravan solo? And I said, Jeff, I don't think I think it would only be apropos if you did the solo just long enough to start pissing me off. You nailed it, Jeff. Nice job. The next piece we're going to,